COVID-19 already changed our lives in so many ways. How can we move ahead in the post-COVID-19 era?
Well, I think, first of all, everybody must realize that the fact that this pandemic struck us is our own fault. It's because we have disrespected the natural world and we've disrespected animals. So we cut down a forest, we push animals, species close together that normally wouldn't interact. That means a new disease can pass from one animal to a virus can pass from one animal to another and create a new disease. And also animals are pushed in closer contact with people, hunters going into the forest and killing and butchering animals so that the blood creates a wonderful environment for a virus to spill over from one species to another. So what happened this time, we think COVID-19 originated in the Wuhan wildlife market in China, and from one animal, a virus jumped to one person, and it turned out to create a new disease, a new coronavirus, which is COVID-19. That virus is incredibly contagious, so that one woman spread it to another, to another, to another. It went all around the world incredibly fast. And if we don't start respecting these animals, then there will be another pandemic. This one was predicted for years. And so now that we've been through the pandemic, it's disrupted the economy of the world. Many people have died. It's been a very frightening time for people. People have been locked down. People have lost their loved ones, lost their jobs. And also, on the positive side, people are beginning to understand that it's our fault, that we've got to interact with the natural world better. And a lot of people in the big cities, probably for the first time ever, have had the luxury of breathing clean air and looking up at the night sky and seeing stars bright, not through a fog of pollution. All these people will not want to go back to the old polluted ways. We have a little window of chance to try and do things differently. And what we have to do is a new way of interacting with the environment and a new kind of economy where wealth isn't necessarily based on accumulating larger and larger and larger and larger amounts of money, but it has respect for the environment and for future generations. So a new way of measuring wealth, a new kind of green economy. And I'm not an economist. I can't answer how we get there. I just know that's what we have to do if we care about the future of life on Earth as we know it.
Do you have any suggestions to tell people in Taiwan, even worldwide, how can we improve our environmental protection and animal protection?
Well, first of all, as you say, education is key. And it's very important that people understand that we humans are not the only beings on the planet with personalities, minds capable of solving problems, and emotions, happiness, sadness, fear. So all of those animals in those wildlife meat markets in Asia, in Africa, they're individuals with personalities, and we need to think of them like that, not as objects put here for us to do what we like with, to eat them, to breed them, and do all kinds of terrible things. We're part of the natural world. We're not separate from it. We depend on it. We need it for clean air and fresh water, and we need the forest to regulate the temperature and the rainfall. If we continue to destroy the environment and cut down the trees and pollute the ocean, we have to learn not to do that. We have to learn to interact in a different way.